So recently I made a video about the best controller for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and got lots of comments telling me I was wrong. This guy didn't even know how to put it into words. And this guy commented while I was writing the script. Was I really wrong? Today I will be confessing or confronting each criticism I see to see if the Power A Spectra Enhanced Wired Controller is the best controller for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If you missed my first video, I suggest you go watch that, but in basic terms, I said the Power A Spectra Enhanced Wired Controller was the best controller for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because it can do a strategy called Motion Glider, the easiest of all controllers. Motion Glider is a strategy where you pretty much angle your cart a lot to gain some speed while in the glider. The first criticism I got was that the Spectra does not have octagonal notches like the GameCube controller. The GameCube controller has these little notches around the left stick that allow you to get the perfect angles for soft drifting if you calibrate the stick slightly up. But here's the thing, you can learn to soft drift on any controller. It's just that the GameCube controller makes it really easy to do so. In my video, I said that if not having to learn to soft drift is important, then I would link to Shortcut's GameCube controller video in the description. So I feel like I didn't mess up at all on that point. The next criticism I got was that there are other controllers that have the mappable buttons on the back of the controller that allows it to motion glide so easily. I do admit that I messed up a lot by not including that there are other controllers that can do the same thing. The only reason I feel it was good not to go too much into that was that I can't attest to the functionality, build quality, or quality control of other controllers, like ones made by PDP or Hori. I also wouldn't recommend any controller that isn't licensed by Nintendo, as I hear they can sometimes have lag and stability issues. However, it was 100% my bad for not mentioning any other options, so any controller licensed by Nintendo with mappable back buttons should work, but I can't assure you if it will. The comfortability, RGB licensing, and of course the mappable back buttons do put this among the best controllers, even if it's not the only one. Another criticism that was brought up in this comment was that Motion Glider is not as important as soft drifting. This is kind of the same answer as number one though. You can still soft drift on it, it's just harder. Another thing a different comment brought up was that you're replacing shake tricking with motion glider. Shake tricking is shaking your controller for your trick to come out faster. This doesn't matter on normal ramps as the delay is not noticeable, but there are some spots called inconsistent trick ramps. These are spots like the EL on Dolphin Shoals or the bridge on DK Mountain. In these places, you are usually able to only get one or two tricks without shake tricking. But here's the thing, there are less inconsistent trick ramps than there are gliders in the game. And I know, there are some gliders where it's better not to motion glide, but there are still way more motion glider spots than inconsistent trick ramps. I even responded to the comment and he agreed. So in conclusion, I was still right that this is the best controller for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's just that I didn't say that there are other options that can also be the best controller as well. Like I said in the other video, if not having to learn to soft drift is important to you, then I'll link to Shortcut's GameCube controller video in the description. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video, and please subscribe so I can keep making Mario Kart 8 Deluxe videos like this, and so that you can be notified when they come out. I'm trying to get to 200 subs by the end of August, and yes, I know, 200 is a very small goal, but I've been really happy to see the channel grow recently, and it'd be great to get to 200. And I'll see you again very soon.